The Little Sailor Boy. In 1889, a young couple's dream came true. They were finally able to purchase a house they had always wanted in Statusville Square, a prominent neighborhood in Philadelphia. Their 6-year-old daughter was not particularly happy about the move, but she became more excited when she was told that the entire attic of the house had been previously converted into a playroom. The house itself was in rough shape, and the young couple spent several days trying to refurbish the walls and the floors. As they ran around, they instructed their daughter to stay up in the attic so she wouldn't get hurt. The attic itself was in great shape, save for a boarded-up fireplace in the far corner of the room. A few weeks passed, and the house was finally finished. Once the young mother felt she could breathe again, she felt guilty about her daughter. She felt she has been neglecting her little girl for far too long. The mother tried to spend time playing with her daughter, but the 6-year-old seemed disconnected from her mother. All she wanted to do was to spend time alone in the attic. Frustrated and hurt, the mother eventually asked her daughter what she enjoyed so much about the attic. The girl replied that she was having fun playing with the little boy upstairs. Puzzled, her mother asked, "What little boy?" To which her daughter replied, "The one with all the shiny buttons." Convinced that one of the servant's children had snuck up into the attic to play with her daughter, the mother climbed the many stairs to the attic to see for herself. But there was no little boy in sight, and all the servants denied that their children had been up there at all. Thus, the mother began to believe that her daughter had purposely lied to her and that she should be punished for misbehaving so badly. When the girl's father questioned her about the incident, she burst into tears, but remained adamant about seeing the little boy. She went into more detail about the boy's attire, claiming he wore a blue jacket with several shiny buttons on it. The father realized she was describing a child's sailor suit, which was always blue with brass buttons. After their talk, the father began to inquire about the former owners of the house. He learned that a large family used to live there, complete with 2 boys and a girl. The youngest boy was mentally slow, and while the neighborhood all loved him dearly, the boy's father was ashamed of him and tried to keep him away from the public's eye. As a result, the boy would often sneak out of the house and visit a nearby river. One day, the neighbors heard that the boy had visited the river by himself and had fell in and drowned. The family moved not long after. More curious than before, the father went to visit his daughter in the attic and asked her to show him where the little boy appeared from. She immediately pointed to the boarded-up fireplace. With the help of servants, the father removed the cement and mortar of the fireplace, and they discovered a small corpse within. The body was clad in a blue jacket with brass buttons, and the back of his skull had been crushed as if someone had hit him very violently with a blunt object. Sometimes the best scary campfires stories don't just involve ghosts, they involve murder.